Hello everyone, welcome to the ninth video about Keycloak Identity and Access Management System. Within last few videos, we were talking about features and concepts of Keycloak IAM system. Therefore, now we have enough knowledge to use Keycloak for securing a third-party web application. In this video, I am showing you how to secure a web application using Keycloak. I am using a Spring Boot web application as the third-party application, and I am using OpenID Connect protocol for this example. Keycloak supports both OpenID Connect and SAML protocols. You can use any protocol as you wish. Also, I am using Keycloak Spring Boot adapter, so I can easily integrate Spring Boot application with Keycloak. A Keycloak adapter can be simply defined as a set of third-party app-specific libraries used for an easy integration with Keycloak. I have created a separate video on Keycloak adapters. You can watch that later. So as the first step, I am going to create a client in Keycloak admin console. After that, I will show you how to integrate that client with Spring Boot application with the help of client adapter. Now I am moved to the Keycloak admin console. You can see I am in the realm called Hexadefense. As the first step, I am going to create a new client using client page. I am going to create a new client. I set the client name as OIDC client. I set the access type as confidential. I set the redirect URL as http localhost 8081. This URL belongs to the Spring Boot application we are going to create. I set the admin URL also as http localhost. Admin URL is used to support single logout feature. Now I am going to save the client. From the credentials tab, you can get the client secret. We will need this value in a short while when we are configuring the Spring Boot application. Now I am going to create a role for this client from roles tab. I am going to create a new role. I name it as KC role. Now I need to assign this role to a user. For that, I am visiting the users page. Click View All Users. Since I have already created a user named Hexa, I am not creating a new user. I assign the KC role to this Hexa user. I go to Roles Mapping tab in order to assign this role. I am going to select the client we just created. Okay, now I just assigned the KC role to Hexa user. Now admin console configuration part is done, and now I am moving to the Spring Boot application. Now I am in the Spring Boot application. This is the Gradle file of my application. You can see here I am using Java 8 for this. Also here you can see the dependencies I have used. So in addition to Spring Boot starter dependency, I have used Keycloak Spring Boot starter dependency, which is acting as the Keycloak adapter for this application. We need to include Keycloak adapter BOM dependency as well, otherwise this application will not work properly. Now I am moving to the Spring Boot main application. You can see there are no changes made in this class. Now I am moving to the controller class. I have created a simple controller class. Here you can see request mapping path is set as API. There are two endpoints defined as public and private. Now I am moving to the application.properties file, which contains the most important configurations of this application. I have set the server port as 8081 since Keycloak service run on 8080 port, and I have set keycloak.enable as true. If we are setting this value as false, this adapter will be simply ignored. Also, I have set the realm name as hexadefense. Also, I have set the Keycloak server URL as well. SSL required property is set to none since I am not using HTTPS for the communication. I have set Keycloak.resource as OIDC client. This is the name of the client we created few minutes back. Also, I have included the secret. I showed you how to get this secret when I was creating the client. I have set Keycloak.user resource role mapping as true since I am using client roles for authorization. If we are using realm roles, we need to set this value as false. After that, I have defined the secure endpoints of this application. Here you can see private endpoint is secure and I have not done any restriction for the public endpoint. According to this definition, any user having role named KC role can access both private endpoints and public endpoints. Other users can only access public endpoint. Now we are done with the application. I am going to start this. You can see the application started successfully. Now I am on to the browser. I am going to log out from Realm. First, I am going to access the public URL of the Spring Boot application. I can visit the public endpoint without any restriction or without providing my credentials. Now I am going to the private endpoint. You can see it redirected me to the login page of the Keycloak server. Here I need to provide the credentials of the Hexa user. Hope you remember Hexa user is the one who was assigned the KC role. I give the password here. Now I click login. I was successfully redirected to the private URL. Now we can say this application is protected with Keycloak Identity and Access Management System. With this, we come to the end of this video. In the next video, I will show you how to get and inspect the tokens generated by Keycloak for this application. See you in the next video. Thank you very much.